What's up everyone, my name is Nightrow and welcome back to some more Wild Romance. On the last episode, we found out that the girls were actually spirits and they were training to become a god, but then we find out that they were actually spirits and God got all angry, and now he's trying to erase our memories along with taking away the girls' spiritual power, turning them back into animals, but we're trying to convince God not to do that. So let's continue the story and see how it goes. I muster up all of the courage I had left and straight right back into the god's eye. That's a that look of reckless courage you show is very promising, despite the fact that you tremble under my gaze. You beg to be to punish you instead of them. Are they that important to you, boy? I can't manage the words, but I nod my head at him, determined. Damn, boy, I will have you deal with the troubled spirit in this girl's stead. What? Let us make a deal. If you can right the wrong, I shall place my trust on you and your words. I shall deem you worthy to be with them. If you succeed, that is. Thank you. It's much too early for thanks, and these are two sides of a deal. If you fail, then I shall turn you into a toad and have you serve me as my new apprentice. A toad, sir? This is not a threat, it's a promise. Understood, I think, but what can I do straightening out their spirits? Listen to your heart, and you will understand. I will connect your souls with this land. Your action will resound within the earth here. Make sure to do good deeds. Sumire, Aoi, Tsubaki, Izuna, this goes for all of you as well. Support the boy and carry out my will and your actions. Understood. I'm not excited much, but I'm looking forward to watching you, boy. The old man shrugs, then slowly fades away into thin air. This isn't just a threat. In the end, God disappears with a bang. At the same time, the tense air loosens and the cicada that they were holding their breath begins to chirp again. Oh, that was scary. Who cares about it was scary? What are you gonna do about that promise? Well, if I didn't do something, then everyone would have become animals again, right? At least we got a chance, and that's a good thing. As a toad, whatever God says, God does. True. He's very strict. When we change into a magical creature, he disciplines us very strictly. When I mess with his beard, he made a beard grow on my face. Oh no, not that cute puppy face. Dang, man. All I did was taste a little bit of some candy that got luck, and he made everything I ate taste sour. Ouch. I want to butt in and tell them that maybe they deserve it like I usually would, but now it doesn't seem like the right time for that. I just have to rack up some good deeds and God will be convinced, right? My heart is still racing and my back is cold with sweat. I laughed uncertainly and pet Tsubaki's face. So you don't have to think it was your fault, Tsubaki. Aww. Don't cry, God will definitely do what he said. So in other words, that means if Kazuma fulfills his task, then God will keep his promise too. Like, count me in. Of course, we're all in this together. Our village has few people, of course, but magic creatures are overflowing so much here you could sell them by the dozen. What I'm trying to say is that these peers are goofing off and giving God a headache all the time. If we manage to solve this instead, then they can only give God something to be happy about, I bet. There's a lot of magical creatures here? Tons! She said it so plainly I can't help but turn to look at the thick, vibrant forest. No need to be scared, they're all the same as us. That's reassuring. That's right, the only few strange little changes, like ears and tails, and they're friendly bunch. If you close your eyes when they're acting like idiots, anyway. If they're the same as this girl that I share so many memories with, then I think I can feel confident about this deal with God. I'm sure I can be myself without fear around them. Yo, my ears bug you or what? That's right, don't you like them? I can't help it, they catch my attention. I plop my hands on her head, rubbing my palms against that newfound sensation I find in her ears. Nah, I don't hate him. Feels good. Feels good, man. Don't just pay attention to Nasuna. I'm good girl. I'm good girl. Yeah, I know. Aoi jumps on me, wagging her tail so fast she could cut up vegetables with it, and I finally understand. She's no different than the dog-like girl I've known my whole life. I said this is so embarrassing, even though things have gotten so crazy. It's fine, isn't it? You feel relieved, don't you? Kazuma said that's the real us. I'm not relieved at all. Kazuma might be okay, but me. Now then, we can dawdle with our planning. We have to think about tomorrow. Yo, what? Like a war console? Agreed. And I'm hungry too. I smile really at Aoi as she shoots her hand up in the air, her tails following them. For starters, everyone please hide your ears and tails when you come to my house. Grandma and Grandpa will keel over. I can't say I'm not shaking or nervous now that I find myself in a situation like this. The day I came home, but I had to put those feelings aside for now. We gathered around the table with my grandparents, and despite it still being so early, we drink lots of alcohol. Aoi, who's not used to drinking much at all, stumbles around until she hilariously breaks through the paper door. Tsubaki, who started off with the meal with a long face, is now smiling happily. "Cuz still love you." Yo, who's pounding me on the head? Lying face down and balled up, I turn over Aoi, who was bumping Nasuna over and over, and cover her with blankets. God is such a grumpy idiot. I pretend I didn't hear her mumbling as I cover Tsubaki and Nasuna with blankets next. No one used to alcohol, so they're all stupid drunk. I hope it doesn't drag into tomorrow though. Following Sumire is left, showing composure as she comes back to the living room after cleaning up. I figure having about a whole day worth of time together should keep their hangover at minimum. They were so noisy. Oh, they were in too much trouble for Grandma and Grandpa. It's been a long time since things were so lively. They were happy. The biggest reasons and they were so happy is that you came home, no doubt about it. And of course, we feel the same way about it. Big Six Sumire's sweat fragrance tickle my nose gently. Where do I start from? First, I'm sorry about today. Sorry you got involved in this mess. Don't apologize. I just did what I thought I had to do. What strong eyes. You were so small not too long ago, but now you become quite bold. Not too long ago, it's kind of pushing it. To us, it wasn't long ago at all. Even the day when we first met, when you were still so small, I can recall all our time together like it's happened yesterday. Thank you. Why? Good heavens, there's nothing to thank us for. I finally understand today why you and the others stood by me for so long. That's so. At first it was sympathy, but surely more than that, it was purely curiosity. Everyone's making passes at you, playing with you, laughing with you. Everyone's falling in love with you. Everyone is fighting over spending time with you, even crying when you laugh. And these are our real feelings. And that was what really supposed to happen. Goodbye forever. That's how it's supposed to be. Even so, when we sense that you were in this village, all of us, our bodies just move on their own. We wanted to meet you. I gripped Sumire's hand that she sat on my knee. Not only did we reveal our true forms to you, but more than that, you invoked the wrath of God. I couldn't stop my body from shaking. Even though we were cowardly and didn't say a word, you protected us and stood up to God for us. You were so cool, I fell even more in love with you. Don't. I feel slightly warmed on softness silence my still speaking lips. Kid, don't say I'm teasing or joking. This is how much I love you. Oh my god. Sumire embraces me confidently, and her tongue wetly parts my lips and plunges inside. What? Sumire flavors caresses my sense of taste, and a sweet numbness spreads throughout my body. What? Our saliva rolls together thickly. Sumire pushes my hand against her ample breast. Wait, there's gonna be a freaking sex scene so early? Do you feel it? My heart is beating so fast. All of this shows my feelings for you. What? You can't, Sumire. This is... Sumire embraces my head completely and tries to stuff my face in her cleavage. Why can't I? Because I'm not human? Or you don't find me attractive? What? Of course I find you attractive, Sumire. You've always been beautiful, even if you call a monster. It doesn't change how I feel at all. You are you. Did you mean it then kiss me, Kazuma? Sure. I bring my mouth close to Sumire and pucker her lips. Well, I got it. I ran my finger across her jaw, making her shudder. She relaxed and melted into my arms. So bad, so good. I'm getting hot up. Where did you learn how to kiss like this? Oh my god. You, Sumire, how could there have been anyone else? Oh my god. I slurped up the saliva that formed in her mouth and swallowed it down, making me so hot I nearly scared myself. When did you learn how to kiss so well? Sumire responds to my longing lips and slips her tongue into my mouth, wrapping it around my own. Oh my god. You didn't get a girlfriend in Tokyo, did you? Okay then. You haven't tried this yet, have you? Sumire essentially grabs my crotch, making my pants impatiently. What? You were so wonderful today that I'm going to keep your reward. I'm going to make you a man with my... Are you serious? You're gonna do this so damn early? You're what? You can really hold yourself back with a raging heart on like that, can you? I know I can't take it anymore. Oh my god. She embraces me, the sounds of her wet lips smacking in my ears as she whispered to me. Just leave everything to me. Now that I see Sumire in such a different light, I realize my feelings for her may be stronger than I ever expected. So strong that that the fact that she's a foxfair becomes trivial to me. Oh my god, you're serious? Gotta stop fucking recording. And this small town devoid of entertainment, I expect nothing more than to just sleep away the summer, but boy was I wrong. First I found out my childhood friends are spirits. I was told to deal with a troublesome spirit, but I have to find out exactly what that is first. If I can satisfy the god demands, he'll turn me into a toad. And judging by the way he glares at everyone, I doubt they exist to Sumire, and the others will get off so easily. Right after breakfast, there we go. Right after breakfast, we go to the shrine and to clean the grounds. That's our first good deed. I'm sick of cleaning, so let's play tag. You dumb mutt, it's our fault he's in this situation. God is watching, so be serious, even if it's just an act. Even Tsubaki is showing her true feelings. I worry whether they're giving God a bad impression or not. Don't panic, chill out. That's when I don't think I've ever seen you panic in my life. Nasuna dangles her feet off the veranda in front of the donation box, and we all end up taking a break. We get close together, trying to share that shade, letting the cool breeze cool off our sweaty skin. But peace like this is always followed by chaos. How about we go around and ask what he's doing? In this village, there's barely any. Even if things get chaotic, it can't be helped. Sumire leans forward, accentuating her breasts by squeezing them together with her arms. Sumire, are you getting a little close? But wasn't it distant like this from the beginning? No one should hesitate to spoil you, Kazuma. Yay, I get to lick you too. Oh boy. Stop, don't try to pull out my tongue. Oh my god. Yo, I left for a nap? I face and rest her head right on my thighs. Stop, something is sticking out of your pants, dude. It's making it pretty hard. Oh fuck. Oh, I thought I dried you up yesterday. You're such bigger, I tell you. Stop it now. He playfully flicks my ears, so I push her away from me. No one has shed No one has a shred of shame. Kazuma, come on, don't you realize how serious your situation is? It's kind of hot. Is someone using a strange power or something? Tsubaki is kindling the flames of jealousy. Flame demon. Mademoiselle, I'm sorry to disturb you. Will Monsieur and God happen to be here? What? Suddenly a ball of flame floats up before us, swaying gently. I get it, this will definitely make things hot. Oh my, it seems you can see me. If I'm not mistaken, aren't you the Isurugi boy? It's a long story, but forget about it. And what happened in old man's Surubebe? What? Surubebe. I think I remember a spirit the same name. I'm not too learned in the way of spirits, so fortunately I can really remember. Looking very closely at the center of the swaying fire, I can almost make out a face. Please, madam, call me Monsieur Torlevebe. Whatever. For a time, we are known as culturally sophisticated clan. You see? Whatever, just tell us what you need. You're the incarnation of fire. It could be blown out so easily. So there must be a special reason for you to show up in the middle of the day, isn't there? Particularly, I'm in need of the Monsieur God service. Won't ask on my behalf, mademoiselle? That is why we're telling you to tell us what you need. It's awful of you to ask me to reveal my clan's shame in front of Monsieur Izurugi's boy. Why are you using the word Monsieur, anyway? he got you there, man. Are you certain Monsieur is not here? What we mean is God. God won't come out because he asked us to cover for him. It's fine to please talk to us. The flame tilts sideways as if Monsieur is cocking his head to the side. I don't much care for it, but I have no choice. If I have to get my hands untied from this power, Though it's not like I got any hands to be tied. Hold on, magical creatures. What? Oh my. I won't mind if you laugh at me. And tout le monde? Just talk! To sum up, Monsieur told le bébé story is in few words. Freaking words. Damn. So a child ran away with your clan's most prized heirloom. And now you want us to find it. Très bien, precisely. And I must bow my head to the inside of the shell of Monsieur Izurugi. Yet I have no head to bow. Interesting, very interesting. So, you want us to search for you? And why don't you quit being a lazy bum and search it for yourself? Oh, I will certainly love to, but for such sophisticated people as ourselves, going into the wild woods and mountains will mean certain death. But a glass of wind will whisk you right away. Yes, we are delicate people. Monsieur Izurugi boy is speaking so loudly, I fear for my life. For whatever reason, I cover my mouth and look away from him. It'd be so dangerous, like how did your kid even get into the forest, dude? This is why this guy is the limits when you are young. I was like that as a boy too. As I listened quietly, someone tugs my sleeve. Look, I think this is a kind of ridiculous, but this guy is coming to us with a serious problem of his. Just as you say, I'm not a guy, however. After hearing all this, I'm getting pretty interested. However, we are no time to dawdle. I believe the weather calls for the rain this evening. If anything it has to happen to our great treasure, my whole clan will be ruined. Don't you think you're bossing us around? Don't worry, we'll look for your heirloom. Our treasure is very delicate, so please. Why are we doing this? You have left talking to me. The swaggering flames appear confused as I reach out and keep both Aoi and Tsubaki from saying anything else. What sort of heirloom is it? An appearance, characteristic? It is kept inside a small box, lavish in decorations, something that anyone with a great aesthetic sense for beauty will appreciate. However, I couldn't see if wild beasts like yourself could recognize such a thing. If you track your demon energy, we can figure it out, right? You may rely on our animal nose. Damn it! Oh boy! If you're bold enough to say so, then let's see what you can do. What does this snob think he is? Meh. Rain is still a long way off. I think it might not come until very late at night. Aoi nods confidently after sticking her nose up to get a big whiff of air. Oh boy. We'll wrap this before lunch and just wait and see. With that, Tsubaki runs off to the forest. I'd even tell her where it might be. My oh my, what a hasty mademoiselle. She's a hard worker though, especially when she has a reason to work so hard. Oh boy. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna stop the video right here. This is getting really fun, even though so far there's only been one scene and it was freaking sex scene. But whatever. So guys, thank you so much for watching my video, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!